Välkommen till min fjord. This is Archaon Month, day 38. And now we're really moving on to the final stages of Dhorgar. Now it's taken a while, but Dhorgar is also massive, has a lot of detail, and I've been testing out all sorts of weird new techniques. Hopefully, or I'm pretty sure that painting Archaon himself is going to go a lot quicker. So, where are we on Dhorgar? Look at that. So, see anything different? We painted in the armor. We painted in the throne. We painted in like the last bits of remaining metals. Added some various details here and there. Pretty much the only thing that's not done on this guy now are the wings and the claws and the hooves. That's pretty much it. So let's go and get some zoom on. First order of business then is to check out the chest piece, because you can also see examples of how I've run the gold and how the armor will look on Archaon. So obviously the armor itself is black, highlighted with some grays and Fenrisian gray in the end to get that sort of sharp black look. And like pretty much every other sort of weird thing here, I've painted the lava effect into him. And just because I wanted that to go through the entire model, like that's what you see down here. That's where you see in every one of these, like, bubbling out of Dhorgar is this like fiery energy. You've also got these 4 god symbols, which are just like nice and simply painted in. And then we have the gold. Now, unfortunately, in this zoom, it's a bit dark, so it's hard to see. But let's see if we can show it off a bit here. You have the gold itself, and then you have painted in there are some runes in the gold, which I also painted in with this like fiery effect. And I see now I'm probably gonna shade or glaze a bit around the runes just to make them a bit more visible on the gold, because they're, like, as you can see here, it's kind of hard to see them. Anyways, onto the throne. So this is the back of Archaon's throne. You can see the same sort of gold and fiery rune scheme painted on this. I wanted to keep it, like, I didn't want it to make it too elaborate, but I figure that, you know, Archaon's still gonna have some bling, and his throne needs to be visually distinct from Dhorgar, which if it was just straight black or something like that, it wouldn't fit. So gold, in a sense, is the neutral choice for this guy. I've tried to do some of the same effects, like with the eyes. Again, lighting makes it a little bit difficult. And I'm seeing that I'm probably going to do a bit more shading on it just to make that effect more pronounced. Anyways, if we go to what the front and side of the throne looks like. So let's see if we can get a better zoom here. There we go, maybe. So similar thing, you've got the skull going with the flame effects, and then we got the saddle itself. I decided to give it just a simple neutral black, like where the gold part of the saddle draws your attention. I wanted that attention then to be drawn to the guy on top of it. So I didn't want to make the saddle cloth very colorful, because that would keep attention down here instead of drawing it up onto the guy who's going to be up here. That's the idea, at least. And it's actually just some really dark grays that have also been shaded with Nuln Oil, just to make sure that there's some shading and there's some, like, it's sort of interesting to look at, but it's really dark and neutral and doesn't interfere with anything else. So that's where we are right now. Dhorgar's really, really getting close to getting finished, which is really exciting for me because that means I can move on and start painting Archaon himself. That should go pretty quick because painting the black armor, which is much of the model, is quick. Painting the gold, pretty quick. So hopefully it's not going to be too many days before Archaon and Dhorgar are a big, whole, beautiful murder machine. Well, we're not going to tease that until we're actually there. Now, the only things remaining is a bit of cleanup. Holding a model like this, like, if I just want to show it to you guys, I can hold the base. But if I want to paint it, as you can see, just transferring it from hand to hand is a bit difficult. But if I want to paint it, you know, that's not easy. This wouldn't work. So in a lot of ways, I've been holding him like this, you know, holding onto the actual model. And when you hold onto a model for, you know, 80 hours, things are going to chip, things are going to, you know, wear off a bit, which is unfortunate. But it's really just, you know, spending an hour or something going over the entire thing and making sure that there's no, like, as you can maybe see here, like, there's a bit there that's been chipped off. And making sure that I catch all of that. And then it's on to finishing the wings and finishing the claws and hooves. And then we're done with Dhorgar. I'm looking forward to that. But until next time, ha det bra.